Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Monday, wherever you are, indeed, and thank you for joining in Storytime. I almost dropped my book there. Thank you indeed for being here, and I hope that you had a good weekend. I hope that you have a lovely week ahead, and of course, wishing you a lovely Monday today, whatever you're up to, wherever you're going. And indeed, if it's your first day back at school, like us out here in Auckland Unified, I hope that it is an enjoyable one. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. Wishing all the kids and all the teachers and all the administrators as well going back to school this week or today, wishing you the very best. And those going back later in the week, we hope that you enjoy the few days before school starts back up. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. Every Little Thing coming to us from Cedella Marley and VANESSA BRANTLEY-NEWTON, and of course it is adapted from the original, the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that you get to enjoy that one. I hope that you are ready. Get comfortable, get cozy, wherever you are. Get ready for this one. Indeed, a lovely book coming your way right here on Storytime. And this one we're reading with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and get ready, get comfortable, get cozy, as we'll be getting started with this one very, very shortly. I hope that you enjoyed indeed this it's been a summer of sports festivities, right? We had the Olympics, we had the Euros happening, so many different competitions. I hope that you got to enjoy them. I got, to have fun. Congratulations to Mzala Samkonga of Zambia for winning Zambia's first medal since 1996. Can you imagine that? First Olympic medal since 1996. Congratulations to you, Mzala, and of course, all the participants from Zambia, all the participants from around the world. I think too, standing out to everybody has been Julian Alfred of St. Lucia, who won gold in the 100 meters. And what a performance. Thank you so much for joining in, and many other athletes too, right? Worthy of celebration. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And perhaps one thing too, like I think well-hosted games, it looks like, by the French. But of course, I hope that that ban on the hijab is lifted. I think France can do better on that. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Every little thing. Yes, as we go into school today, as we get ready to go into the school week, remember that every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah. This one will be coming right up after the break. So come in and join us. Thank you for being here with us. Absolutely appreciate you.
Hello, I'm Olalu Ogunyemi, officer in the United States Marine Corps and author of Crow from the Shadow. You are tuned in with my brother on Storytime with Mr. Limata. Enjoy, and God bless.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Thank you. Olaolu Ogunyemi, creator of many wonderful books. Do check them out, including Crow from the Shadow, Horace the Horsefly, and of course, Billy Dipper's Time to Shine, all which you can find here on the Storytime platforms and, of course, wherever else that you find books. Every Little Thing, written by Cedella Marley or adapted by Cedella Marley, illustrations by VANESSA Brantley-Newton, and of course, this one based on the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Based on the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Every Little Thing, adapted by Cedella Marley, illustrated by Vanessa Brantley-Newton, and read with permission of the publishers Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Yeah. Good morning, Kathy. Me too. Me too. Yeah, I know. Beautiful book indeed. And you know what that means. That song will be playing in your head the whole day today. Oh, good to see you. And good morning to you, Luna, as well. Rise up this morning. Smile with the rising sun. Yeah. Rise up this morning. Smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." Yeah. Rise up this morning. Yeah. What's the word again? Rise up this morning. Smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah. Run to the playground, laugh with my friends and play. Three little birds perch on the swing set. Yeah. Whistling these words, these harmonies sweet in the air. Sometimes you just need to show you care. Yes, indeed. Ah, run to the playground, laugh with my friends and play. Three little birds perch on the swing set, whistling these words, these harmonies sweet in the air. Sometimes you just need to show you care. Yes, indeed. And you say, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right. Yeah. And you say, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right. Aw, look at those smiles. Help in the kitchen, stirring up delicious fun. Three little birds fly by my window, chirping out loud. They are reminding us each day. Everyone can make a mistake, they say. That is true. Help in the kitchen, stirring up delicious fun. Three little birds fly by my window, chirping out loud. They are reminding us each day. Everyone can make a mistake, they say. Yeah. Everyone can make a mistake, they say. And they say too, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Aw, yeah, everyone can make a mistake, they say. And they say, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Lie down this evening, wave to the setting sun. Three little birds nest in the treetops, humming soft rhymes and lullabies, dreams to keep. Whisper, settle now, sweet child, and sleep. Yeah, what a day it's been. Lie down this evening, wave to the setting sun. Three little birds nest in the treetops, humming soft rhymes and lullabies, dreams to keep. Whisper, settle now, sweet child, and sleep. Aw. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Yes, indeed. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Aw. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Aw. Yes, indeed. This is my message to you. Making sure I don't skip a page there. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Ah. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Yes. Oh. And that is the end of our story. When we get back, we get to dive a little bit into the author's note really quickly. And then, of course, we wind up. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful story coming to us today from Cedella Marley and Vanessa Brantley-Newton, of course, in conjunction with Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break.
Have you ever wondered what makes you special? Maybe it's the color of your eyes. Maybe it's something that you can do, like sing. Well, with my brand new book, I See Me, you'll find out exactly what makes you awesomely special. Make sure you keep in touch with me on my social media handles and at Just in Time for Storytime. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. That is Justin Ford, and be sure to join him on his YouTube channel, Just in Time for Storytime, and get to see all things happening. And of course, you can also watch him on Squid Games. Squid Games, the competition on Netflix. So thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Author's Note today. Cedella Marley tells us, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing's gonna be all right. Every child has worries, some big, some small, and my father had his share of them growing up. His young life in Jamaica was rich, not in material things, but in music, family, and friends. But the culture and natural beauty of his home had a strong influence on his positive outlook as well as his music. His song, Three Little Birds, has given hope to millions whose hearts have been lifted when facing the economic, social, and political challenges of today's difficult world. For me, this song holds up one of the most important messages I want to pass on to my own three boys, that as long as we share our love with others, even if storm clouds gather, we will be okay. In this special adaptation of my father's uplifting song, I want to show through a child's eyes how he found hope in the world, how with joy and heart, and with those he loved close around him, he found the blessing of music to share with everyone. Cedella Marley. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope that leaves you inspired this morning, that leaves you feeling good. And of course, I hope that as you're going about whatever you're doing, you get to listen to that song today from Bob Marley and indeed stay lifted. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And like I was saying, we're back at school. So hopefully, you know, those anxieties are not too much. And of course, remember that everything is going to be all right. And then tomorrow we're joining in. What is your journey to school? How do you get to school? What is your story? Please do tell us, let us know. But remember too that tomorrow we get to join Yenabe and her family on their journey to school. Yes, Yenabe's drive to school. Join me for this one tomorrow right here on Storytime, 6 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, you can catch us at 11 a.m. Pacific time for the recording of that morning episode. And of course, too, you can always catch us at a time that works best for you, at a location that works best for you at storytimewithmrlimata.com, and get to enjoy all those wonderful stories that we have for you on our archives. And of course, I hope that you get to find those books too at your local libraries. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And remember too, you can always let us know what books you would like to see here on Storytime, and do our very best to try and bring them here to you. Of course, permissions granted, permissions granted by the different publishing houses. We will bring them here to you. And of course, we will always keep asking to try and bring those amazing stories that you want to hear and see here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. Please have yourselves a wonderful Monday. If you're going back to school today, like those kids out here in Oakland Unified, wishing you the very best as you go back to school. And for everybody else too, if your days are still coming up, or you still have a few days off, well, enjoy them as you get ready for the school year ahead. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. One more time, Kathy, thank you for joining us here today on Storytime. Good to see you here with us, sending you the biggest of hugs out there in Ohio, and of course, Luna too. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And to everybody else that is joining in later on for the recordings, here is a big hug for you, and I hope that you enjoy the story. I hope that you have a lovely time. I'm wishing you a wonderful week ahead. And remember, many amazing stories here, kicking us off every little thing. And tomorrow, Yenabe's drive to school. Join us for that one. Thank you for being here. I will see you again tomorrow when we're back with more story time. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories. Some with people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be him. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be him.